Today we will be discussing how to teach study skills to your students. So study skills are teaching your students how to study for a test or how to read a book for an assignment and how to understand all the information. So it involves teaching them how to organize all the information in a way that they can easily read it and understand and organize it kind of in their head, and so they can take a test on it or remember it or write an essay on it, whatever is the case. And a lot of teachers forget to teach study skills because they kind of assume that students will just kind of pick up on study skills gradually as they go through school, but that's normally not really the case. They need to be directly taught study skills and taught how to use all those strategies to organize information and memorize information. And so especially for English language learners, when they don't sometimes understand half of the information they receive, they need to be able to organize it so they can study it in a way that they will then understand it. And so some of the examples that we're going to talk about is, so summarizing and paraphrasing is just teaching students not to just copy from the book and not to just, when they're taking notes on the book, just copy it word for word, but teach them how to put it in their own words, how to summarize it into a shorter, concise statements, is to help them easily study and remember it. And then finally, then we have graphic organizers, which again is like a web or a chart or something that they can see all the connections with all the information, if it's like steps or if it's different parts of one piece of information, so that they can understand it and easily study for it. And then we have finding resources. So this involves teaching them what an index is, what a glossary is in their textbook. And so teaching them what how the headings can help them study. When they're taking notes, they might take notes by heading and have a certain bullet points per heading. And so teaching them what all those things are, teaching them how to go to the library and find resources, and teaching them how to use the internet. There's so many different study skills and games and strategies on the internet, and teaching them how to use those properly and correctly. And then we have flashcards and mnemonic devices, and these two will help them memorize things. So flashcards, teaching them how to make good flashcards that don't have tons of information on them, that just have just the information they need to know, and how they can easily study and take the flashcards around at school or when they're at home and practice, just different things, so they can study it anywhere. And then mnemonic devices will be like songs or a saying they say, or a chant, or just like each letter stands for something, to again help them memorize things. This is especially helpful for students who have a hard time memorizing, and so to memorize those just like facts or those definitions, flashcards and mnemonic devices are really helpful. So again, just remember to teach your students study skills and to teach them how to take all that information they receive from your class so they can easily remember it, so they can carry it on to the next class. Thank you.